So, do you think those blue spells swirl around you? Would you think they would block the fireballs? And use a spell just to defend yourself.
I don't think so. Oh yeah, even having the orbital laser, if I had a little bit of that left, I could use that to
just to
maybe kill those things, but...
Yeah, just like a little bit of extra safety.
Stood in a wrong bat.
Well, thankfully he doesn't do very much damage.
Yeah, very chill.
That is like one kindness. Like none of his abilities hit you terribly hard.
Okay. Let's get this going good.
He doesn't he kind of look like he's like, hey, I got some magic for you, little young man.
Asshole back. That's right. Sandra's back.
That is a smiley face.
Yes. That was a perfect way to do it.
Yeah, we can just kind of get some of that going, some of that energy.
Whoop, whoop. Just go ham. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. This is a good one. This is it, baby.
Oh, that's
yeah,
the
there it was. Something nibbled you, but either way, that was very good. God, having those get underneath you is real awkward. Ooh. Yeah. All right. You have an even health bar, but he started with twice as much and does half as much. So you're in a great shape right now.
Yeah, we're just gonna fury.
Yeah.
Okay, one more.
Rome.
Yeah.
Courage.
All
you need is courage.
Meth.
Yeah! Boom! When in doubt, remember kids, winners do drugs.
Yeah, I prefer the hard kind. That's
the blood gems of a demon.
You ever see that picture of it's like Sonic the Hedgehog, and he's like, yeah, I'm cool, but you know what's really cool? Doing hard drugs.
No.
Death, I'm clear. Whoa, you made it into a beautiful ocean. You were in water the whole time.
Yay.
It's all coming together. So that's it, clear. Now what?
We did it. Now we get to have a very long exit scene.
Oh, Jesus.
I don't know if you want to go through all of it.
We're doing it.
Let me... Sir Vic Butts, you have been a tireless master. With this, our current duties are complete. We have labored long and hard to help our people become free. I do feel a bit of regret that they will on longer need our help. Let's take on one last look at each of the thriving towns we helped develop.
How did I make you so wrong?
Behold, the island nation of Fillmore.
Oh, just how they said on instead of no more. Yeah.
This is Fillmore. Look how the people cleared and cultivated the land from all those cute animals that lived here. They constructed a prospering town on the bones of demons. Oh, yes. Oh, one of the men of Fillmore had the ability to predict the future.
And he died for it because he knew too much.
Yeah, I'm so glad we convinced him that it was because of a centaur curse.
Yeah.
Oh, it wasn't bad at all.
A centaur curse. What was the curse? Head bullicus.
Head bullicus. He had a terrible case of sword in the neck-itis.
All people are guided by a force called destiny. Because people are unaware of their destiny, they may not understand all that life has to offer.
They don't understand their place underneath the earthquake boot.
The man who quietly accepts his destiny to toil in the soil for eons becomes a great leader.
That's a red flag.
Now, this game got real preachy real fast.
It did. It's destiny bullshit.
This is Bloodpool. We should change the name.
It's returned to its beautiful blue color.
They call it, technically it's still Bloodpool. They should call it Blood in the Veins Pool now because it's blue.
Yeah.
There was an energetic boy named Teddy. What a bummer. I don't like to think about it. That kid haunts me sometimes.
Remember when we had to give him bread and he turned it into a teddy bear and named it after himself, became a millionaire selling them? What a crazy person.
Little bastard out here inventing money.
Do you remember the blood pool? People had to draw lots to sell their souls, and we knew.
Oh my god.
Such a show.
This you were not wrong. This is still going.
Oh, it's gonna go to every town. This takes a while.
So badly.
Well, how about, like, do you think your viewers care about seeing all this? We can just cut it out, right? We can just be like, oh, let's just do our exit now.
We are committed. We are committed here. This is what we're in it for, all right? We will exit on the credits.
Can I pause the game?
No, fuck it.
Are you pushing A, or is it just
keep going. This is the desert town of Cassandra. Now, there is very little evidence of the once massive desert. The people, hey, look at that square they never developed. Hang on, shut up, Cupid. You like move him aside with your fingers. You step out all wrathful and wreathed in thunder.
I might have
is this?
Another level.
The perfect land tilled by these hands. The area is undeveloped. Let them be the sin and the waste my sweat. I shall rend your soil of thunder.
Their spirits remain the remnants of the human slaves who built the pyramid. Their spirits remain, drawing the people's minds to the pyramid. Now it's sealed and their souls saved. Wait, what?
Yeah,
we're reborn as human beings. We're gonna rebirth them into our religion, not their dirty slave religion that they believed in.
They were slaves, so we freed them from what? Breathing?
From breathing, being around, having a talk to us.
With how they move, I guess I was supposed to do the desert before this town, maybe.
Oh, maybe.
It's interesting. Yeah, I guess. Well, once again, you kind of get some freedom at the end, but.
These like these.
I was so impressed.
So impressed with these people. So impressed people trying to build their homes in front of burning lava.
Their leader passed away right before your very eyes. Yeah, I remember. I'm certain he dedicated his whole life to informing the people of your existence. He's real! Why can't you see him? Like, crazy old man. Look! And your angel's like right behind him with his bow drawn. He's right there! What, look up? Things don't come from up, okay? They come from down, sideways, and the volcano. You worship down or sideways, I can get behind you. And then he died, a crazy homeless old man.
And this is just a jungle. I don't know why you help these people.
they're awful.
They don't even speak English.
I don't even know
what was your game plan? What'd you get from this?
Oh, they gave us herbs to help save the pyramid people, so...
They introduced drugs to our people? You know I don't believe in vaccinations.
Wait, there was a wicked mirror the whole time. Oh, goodness.
Wait,
wicked
what?
Mirror.
They were tempted by... Yeah, what the shit?
I'm sure glad we fought a mirror monster. Definitely not just Shiva. I wonder if that was very different in the very differently translated.
Yeah.
I wonder if it was.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't remember these
Judas.
people getting. Were they getting lazy? Was that a thing?
I don't know if it was lazy. Well, I do know that they. Oh wait, it was. No, they never brought up laziness there.
Yeah, he said like the people kept choosing the easy way. Okay, well, I guess those people are just screwed. Whatever that problem is, we did not do anything about it.
They're not screwed. They're dead because Corey earthquaked 90% of their population before taking out that temple.
So if they don't got some spring in their step to rebuild that town, then that's what happens to that. Instead of giving them a gift, you taught them a fucking lesson.
Hi, I didn't know you made the Green Knight. Good to know.
Yeah, you go. Yeah. I go to one town. I'll turn your desert into green grass, and frozen place. I'll turn your ice into green fields, and blood pool. Let me help with your red waters. Can we have some bread? Anyway, back to my temples where people I love.
And you jungle that already have green everything in comfort.
Distant explosion behind you.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I like that he's just theorizing at the end here. He's just like, maybe this is what's happening. Here's a whole story that I'm just guessing. We're gods, but we don't know.
Well, wouldn't that be neat if that's what happened?
Isn't that happen? Would you imagine if all the evil spirits got together and said, "We're happy now. Thanks for killing us, Jesus." Isn't that nice? It's not. You killed them. They're dead.
It'd be great if it happened, but it didn't.
Yeah.
Well,
Forever.
nothing to do now but go to sleep, and everything will be just fine while we're gone.
No. Why don't we take a look in the shrine? I don't want to look in the shrine.
Okay, I'm gonna pitch this. What if, because they look so similar, what if while we were gone... Oh. Wait, oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's actually kind of nice.
Yeah.
That's a good moment. They don't need you anymore.
Come here. Yeah.
Oh, right. Time passes by quick in your world.
Huh.
Yeah.
We're quiet right now. That's wow.
Yeah.
That's really nice.
Yeah.
Oh, and they've forgotten. Man, what a introspective ending I didn't expect for this.
Also, the light casts a shadow on those pillars. Kind of looks like horns.
Yeah.
But God still loves Satan.
One last little devil horns.
One last little hoorah.
Well,
There we go.
now to
That's the
sleep
game.
for 1,000 years.
Good thing there's a second game and a remake of this one.
Aw, yeah. Don't worry. The story
Really?
of whatever this land is called is not done.
Yeah. Oh, dude, it looks like they added extra story to the remake, too. I've seen a couple videos of it, but I haven't played it yet. I'm very excited. I think I'll save it for the video instead of doing it ahead of time.
Ooh, please do. Yeah, that'll be fun. I've also worked really hard to avoid seeing anything of it so we can just enjoy it.
Yeah. The second one should be interesting if we have time to play that eventually, because
I very much want to.
Yeah, this one I did practice ahead of time, so it, got in shape for it to remember how to do it. I don't think I'm going to do that for the second one. It'll be more
really, you're just
learning
go
how to
for
get
it?
through it together. I think we'll just go for it. Yeah.
Okay, fuck yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
we'll see. I mean, if it ends up being really bad, maybe we'll have to do some weightlifting like had to happen in other games.
Yeah, man,
You know what? Sometimes it happens.
Castlevania wasn't defeated in a day.
Nope.
Yep.
So
that's,
Rome was
months.
built in a day.
Months.
Well,
Years.
so I guess let's do roundup. Christian, you want to hit your final thoughts on Actraiser?
It was a great watch. I watched Corey kill way more humans than he did demons.
It's not even close.
There was a numerical. There was a number at the upper right, and I watched that drop from a fucking 500.
Yeah.
Let that be known.
All right, Corey.
Oh.
I mean, you. Oh, go, Christian. More. Go ahead.
No, that's it. Let that be known.
Corey, it is known.
Yeah,
Write it on
I
the record
mean,
books.
when I was a kid, Actraiser 2 was one of my favorite games. I owned it and actually played it on the old Super Nintendo system, and I never played the first one until emulators, and it is such a treat. I love the little world building aspect. I wish there was more to it, because even the first time I was playing, and in the mountain area, that guy dies. And it feels like, oh, maybe I needed to level up more first or get my people stronger, then he wouldn't have died. But he just always dies. It's like, it would have been cool if that was something that could have happened anywhere. If you would had your people rush into fighting and you didn't build their numbers up high enough first. It would have been nice to actually have consequences for not doing a good job in the world building phase, but you really
Or
can.
killing people.
Yeah, it's kind of there, but it's almost more tied to. I think I talked about it before, but a weird mechanic of it is when you're in the first levels, your score determines how many souls are freed to turn into people.
Yeah.
So if you do bad on the map, like every time you're killing monsters, it's adding to your score, which lets you populate more.
Mhm.
And so if you want to get the max level, which we were one short of, partly because we built too many bridges, which is also a dumb mechanic. It's dumb bridges count as building pop so you can screw over your max population by building too many bridges, which is kind of hard to control on those maps with this stuff. But yeah, so I love the idea, and I do wish they would have refined it more and maybe had it in the second one. It would have been nice to have that there.
Spoilers.
But
I don't know.
Oh yeah, that's true. Sorry to ruin spoils for the second one.
Didn't
It
we
is
talk about that?
just cool combat. Yeah, we might have brought it up already.
Almost certainly, yeah. We've talked about Actraiser 2 since we started this show. We've talked about Actraiser 2, so they were gonna know some stuff.
I played Actraiser 1, and we love Actraiser 2.
Number 2. But yeah, I loved a lot of it. It feels like a really good first game that has some some of the bosses were simple. That's one thing I both like and didn't like, is like if you noticed on the wheel thing when I fought it, like a lot of the bosses do the exact same thing based off of where you are, and so you can kind of cheese them.
Yeah. And
just making a move randomly would have been maybe better to some degree, but I don't know. Maybe then it would have been too hard. I don't know. It's the gameplay for the most part very fun though. I definitely yeah. I mean, it's a good solid game, good graphics, good design. I'm trying to think if there's any other big note I would want to talk about it. Which, I mean, the final boss, very cool. I'm excited. That's one. There's a secret code you can put in the second one to fight the final boss from the first one. In that one,
really,
it is way harder. So we might have to show that off later.
That sounds awesome.
It is. I don't know if I can beat it, but I can show it off.
You can at least see it. Yeah, that's I didn't know about that. That's really cool.
Yeah, it's a very neat little Easter egg in that. But yeah, this game, I almost wish there was more secret things. I think we got all the secrets. There's some we missed,
really?
But for the most part, from what I know, I'm pretty sure we got everything.
It seems like a game where you like never stop kicking rocks over.
Yeah, I think they should have more of that, or maybe even more ways to indicate it. Like if you blow the wind, maybe like trees that like unless you look it up or find out from something, like some of it I would have never known. The water, like the water in the lake that I found by luck, where I rained the trees near the lake, and then they gave me something. It's like, how do you find that out?
Yeah, just happenstance has to come there for you.
Yeah, you have to literally do what we were talking about before. It's like you got to go to every square and use every spell and just hope. Yeah,
that's some old school Zelda shit that I don't care for, but at least it made the game feel very like big and expansive, which was nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, this game was awesome. I was not disappointed even a little bit. This was really cool front to back. I like it. I like its mechanics. Deeply underestimated this game. I'm really psyched we got to do it for the show.
It was a game that they seasoned it with a whole lot of Jesus, and they're like, I don't know if people are gonna like the taste. They tried to rinse it out, and yet you can still taste a lot of it.
Can't get we salted it. I added some onions to mask the flavor, but yep, that's Old Testament.
Once again in the Japanese version, it straight up was God and Satan fighting each other, and they didn't like that when translating it over. So
weren't so into that.
But it's interesting. You can tell it is made with some of that, like whoever made it had some love for the Christian. Like they weren't insulting. They were like trying to take some of the good values and preach about it at the end a little bit with their Destiny stuff.
I love that ending. Yeah. Oh my god, that was actually that was surprisingly impactful,
sombering, and like, hey, they don't need us anymore. Yeah.
Extremely sober. Well, it's also an interesting thing. It might explain in a vague way, like why, first of all, why you were asleep to begin with, and then why, spoiler alert, you're gonna go to bed till something else happens. Is your guy's like, oh yeah, they don't need me, Godspeed. He clearly thrives on being needed.
Well,
hang on, no, answer your phone.
Sorry.
No, go ahead, answer it.
I have my headphones on. I couldn't hear anything.
Okay.
I was thinking, what if, hedge your bets. What if we wake up and you're like, the angel's like, hey, so all that shit we did, it all got undone. How about instead of wasting our time building that, how about we just kick some ass?
How about just fire and brimstone? Oh, Christian,
burn them all.
I think you're gonna like Actraiser too.
Are we gonna kill people? I'll find out.
And with that, we'll say goodnight to y'all. Goodbye, everybody. Say goodbye.
Oh, okay. Good night. I was going to ask more questions, but yeah, we can just end it. That's fine. No. Yeah, you're right. Why have fun talking about it? No, I was going to ask you guys, what was your favorite bosses? Like, if you had to pick one. If you had to pick one boss to heavily redo and one boss that was your favorite, what would
I redo Wheel of Fire.
Yeah.
I would make it
Yeah.
into a fight of some kind with
Any-
interaction and
Any other Asian deity or anything.
Yeah.
Like
Wait.
any other monster.
Yeah.
Wheel of Fire is still like I've always seen it in a bunch of Asian anime, so
it's
Yeah.
I know it's in everything.
Yeah,
it's in
yeah, it's in
every
everything. Very
culture it's
common.
in. But I've seen it. I
Yeah.
fought it fighting as a ninja. I fought it.
That was very
as a-
much. It's very
samurai?
much spirit and
Yeah.
one of those cultures, and usually it's tied with like other demons around it. I think too. They could have had like another monster there with it.
Yeah, that
Maybe
would've been cool.
to add, or like you kill the wheel and then the real monster shows up after, or
Well,
something. 2 phases.
I always remembered the Wheel of Fire being a metaphor for like hardship and punishment and horrible things happening, and so like you're on the Wheel of Fire, and in spiritual terms that's like it's that like you're experiencing the Wheel of Fire, but it rolls. That's what I recall. Honestly, I have a very like Wikipedia knowledge of the subject, so the fuck would I know?
Yeah,
but,
that sounds right or sounds cool. We went in a volcano to fight it, and it would have been cool to fight something big and cool and lava,
volcano-y.
demon-y,
Rock monster.
yeah,
Lava
something
magma monster.
bigger. Yeah, I can agree with that one for sure.
Favorite boss, 100% Werewolf Wizard. He could have done more. Like, he definitely was underutilized. Like, all the bosses were exceedingly simple. But if there's one boss that I would love to see, designed with modern sensibilities, it's Werewolf Wizard for sure.
You just want player 2 to plug in their controller and kick player 1's ass of Altered Beast.
Yeah.
Just player 2, press start. Game can't start until you get a friend that really hates you. And you confirm, is this person even your friend? No. I hate him. All right, he's a bully? Perfect.
Christian, what was your favorite, and which one would you completely redo?
Fucking. Honestly, I really like the Snake Lady. I wish she did a bit more. Honestly, like she kind of very simplistic things. I wish it was a little bit more involved.
It was cool that she had like a mechanic, and like none of the other bosses did really.
Yeah, it made her, if you fought her without magic, like, you did have to be on top of it. She was one of the more skill-based ones, which is very nice. Yeah, it was a very mechanical fight. Like, you gotta time your things, and you only get a chance to hit her twice if you're on it, and you might fuck up and hurt yourself in multiple ways. So, it's a good, like, second to final boss, yeah.
For a remake, I would like one of the bosses. I don't remember which one. Honestly, once again, replace the Wheel God. And I would have loved like a mirror match-ish, like, oh look, another Dark Knight, and you have to fight guy. It's kind of similar to you.
You want a Shadow Knight?
Not a Shadow Knight. I just wanted a knight to fight you, like a shield, like a same size fit fight. Just a gladiatorial fight, like a guy in that old gladiator armor, fucking with a net, and spear, anything.
Retriarius.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay. And Corey,
right.
Same question to you. What was your favorite? Which one would you remake?
Gosh, yeah, my remake would be the Minotaur, I think, just because for a first boss area, he's like all he does is jump down and swing it. Like, he's just so simple mechanically, and also not that he was hard. Obviously, in this game, you can just stand there and hit most bosses, and you out-damage them, so it's not hard. And I don't need it to be harder. It's like the first boss, but it'd still be cool to have some pause or more indication of where he's going to land.
Yeah, just interact with you a little bit more.
The ability to, he like goes down and swings and comes up so fast. It's like for first boss, if you're trying to fight him with anything other than liquid courage, like he's surprisingly harder than he should be for an early boss. And it is just best to
he's your lesson. That's where you learn to just stab and stand.
Yeah. I guess he teaches you courage, which is good. But it would have been nice to actually have like a little more wind up on his swing, so you could properly dodge over the axe. It also would have been nice if he actually physically threw his axe and wasn't holding one still, instead of
if he wasn't throwing a
summoning a tiny
axe.
one. Yeah. That would have been cool. If he gave like swings and you had to jump and it would like plant in the wall, and then he'd jump over to grab it.
Ooh, that'd be
like
nice. And that's how you'd know where he was going. Yeah, that'd be a good indicator.
Yeah, and maybe have some different ways he throws it. That could have been cool.
Pause for a second. Whatever Christian's doing is all coming through on his microphone.
Yeah, sorry about that.
That's okay.
Just the same calls nonstop.
No, I'm sorry.
Yeah, favorite boss though is that is tough. I think I'm gonna have to go with the final boss. I love the whole setup there, which maybe is cheating. Maybe I didn't pose the question to include him. But I really liked the final boss there. If I can't include him, then probably the ice bird is really cool looking.
Yeah, it was really neat.
But the final boss was also another one of those, like, it's a hard fight. You get a cool buff, so you get to enjoy the laser sword, which is fun. But then he actually had some mechanic and skill to him where you can only damage him during a certain time.
Yeah, so you have like a timing element
you got to worry about.
You got to strategize your movement a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, very fun fight. And if you guys ever just want to go through a romp, this is a fun game. Highly suggest it. Yeah, sorry to drag out our exit troph so much.
I have to pee so badly.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, yeah, get out of here.
All right, goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.